What up, YouTube? What's going on? It's early, top of the morning. Y'all know how everything goes. Everybody out there trying to hustle, staying busy, doing what we got to do to get where we got to go. That's just how the game goes. And I know some of y'all tired, some of y'all up, some of y'all depressed, don't know y'all depressed, but you got to find that motivation. You got to find that motivation no matter where it is or where you get it from. Hopefully, it's not no negative type of situation because you know that excite people quick, but you'll find you some motivation to make yourself better. But one thing I'm gonna tell y'all to help yourself out, man, is get organized. Getting organized, right? And that's with having a book that you have everything in, like on what you're gonna do on your daily basis, what you got going on in life, what you're gonna do this weekend. Cause everybody, we put it in our head what we gonna do, where we gonna go on a weekend, and we might have two things where we're really gonna go, and those things we might do, but those things are not giving us, pulling us up in life. I'm gonna say it'll be just like, okay, I'm gonna go to the club, I'm gonna get a car wash, I'm gonna clean my house, I'm gonna do, no, I'm saying random stuff. Like you don't want to do this stuff if you're trying to move up in life, right? You're not. Yes, well, it's all right. Might have text me, y'all, but things like, yo, listen to a lecture, right? Listen to a lecture, and not just listen, because we all listen to people, but we don't write down the key points, and it be basic key points, right? It be basic things. Um, like let's say if we talking about saving your money, and somebody said, well, put 10% aside of what you get paid, and whatever, like little things like that. You would listen to it, but you won't write it down. The thing is, you trying to consume all the information, but it ain't gonna help. You have to write down those key points, and after you write down those key points, you go back and read those key things. Cause you ain't gotta read that whole book again. You reading the key points of what you wrote down and what you wanted to get out of this book that you can go back to. And after you read that, what's next? You take action. Now this is getting organized, y'all. This is the organization of your life, of moving up, of doing what you got to do. You have to take action. What's prayer without action? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it's nothing. You can pray all day, but if you don't take those footsteps to get where you got to go, it would never happen. You know what I'm saying? Moses parted that water. If they ain't take them the faith and belief that water ain't gonna come down and kill them like it did the soldiers that came through on the back end. Y'all need to understand, yo, you have to take action, because if you stay, you're gonna get caught in the fire. You will get caught in the fire. And after you take that action, you have to be consistent. Have to be consistent. You know what I mean? And everybody knows hard to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And people know that being consistent can lead you to being better. Like we know if you go to the gym every day, you eat healthy every day. Although people don't like it, you don't supposed to like it. Like things that's hard or things that's, it ain't even hard. It's basic, but you're not used to doing it. You just stuck in your ways. And you think that you can't get no better because you don't see the light. Like you don't see what you can be doing. But if you just start off with the basics, you're gonna bring people to you that can open up different doors. Like if you see it could be a bummy woman. I'm just giving y'all an example. It could be a bummy woman, right? And she trying to get her life together. So the first thing she do is start smoking, going to the gym, drinking water, eating healthy, right? Next thing you know, a year later, even a year and a half, now that she wasn't that bad, but she was just, right? She went from a 4 to a 7. You know how many people gonna want that 7? You know what I'm saying? 7.5 might look like a 10 to a couple to an average Joe, but an average Joe could be a millionaire. But I'm saying she put her ranking up a little bit more to where she getting attention of girls and guys, because girls to be looking like, yo, what you did, how you changed yourself, for such and such. You looking at, she's looking like motivation to other people. She's looking like motivation. So now she got her actions giving her more attention, which give her more options. You know what I'm saying? I can go out with this person, I can go out with this person because they asking. You not asking them, they asking you. Now you got more options. And it depends on what they talking about. They could be talking about business. She might be somebody who want to do some modeling stuff. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's going to happen? But because you started with yourself and not money, because you started with yourself and you kept going the right way, I believe a lot of good things can happen. But you got to be consistent with it. I don't care what you do. You got to be consistent with whatever you do, because without that, it's nothing. You could do it for one day. You know, we're excited about that one day. But being excited every day is a whole different thing. You know what I mean? So get organized, people. Get organized. Remember, y'all got it. When y'all listen to people, man, listen to them the right way. Take notes. I don't like the basic stuff is the key stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you find out a trick of a musician, I mean not a musician, but a magician. When you see the behind the scenes of their trick, you're like, oh, that's it? That's basic. Yes, the basic stuff is what brings out the big stuff. You know what I'm saying? But because people neglect that and people forget about it because it's that simple, thinking they don't need to do these things, that's what leave us or leave anybody. I ain't gonna say yes because they ain't gonna put me in that category, but that's what'll leave people stuck in one place on that treadmill, not going nowhere, and looking at everybody else. I'm telling you, get yourself organized. Get something you can write down with. You know what I'm saying? A notepad or a bulletin with a calendar on it, and get organized, y'all. Y'all take these notes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all read. You know what I'm saying? Take notes so that way you don't have to go back. Y'all just this what. All right. I gotta remember this stuff because this is the important, juicy stuff. Although it's basic, I'm telling y'all, get back to the basics. Get back to the basics. Take your notes and then take action on your notes. You know what I'm saying? Just like you working out, oh, we're gonna do 10 sets of 5. Basic, but you doing 10 sets of 5. You know how hard that is, depending on what you're doing. But you know what you're doing, and when you finish, you're like, oh my God, all right, whatever. But because you took action and you had the basic knowledge of what you're doing, you feeling that, you know, that after effect, that excitement, that, oh man, I feel like, oh, yeah, blood flowing, you know what I'm saying? You feel a little winded. But since it's over, you're excited about it. You're like, man, I can go again, but we're going to wait till tomorrow and do some more. You do some more tomorrow, you get a little bit more excited. If you don't, you're not going to be mad, but you're going to be trying to get back to it. But if you don't get back to it, it's going to be with everything else left behind. So I'm telling y'all, man, get organized so you won't get left behind or you won't leave nothing behind and you can get your life together. Go get you something to get your life together. That's something you can see visually. You know what I'm saying? Something you can look at. Not nothing that you know, your head gonna hold everything in and you can do every single thing. That, man, that's a ship going nowhere, man. You gotta have some directions. You know what I'm saying? People will be looking at numbers like, oh, I thought it was 9, it's 10. Yeah, that one number knocking you down. You know what I'm saying? But if you organize, you got it written down. You don't have to make as many mistakes as you're doing now. You ain't gonna wake up on the weekends not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go, wondering what you're gonna do at what time, just in bed watching TV, trying to figure out what time you're gonna get up and cook or go get something to eat. Man, listen, you organize, you might get up at 6 o'clock, man. You ain't gonna even have enough time in the day to even finish your mission. That's how busy you're gonna be. But that's how busy you wanna be. You wanna move like a CEO. That's if you're trying to get on that top-notch level. But I'm telling y'all, man, get organized. Get organized, be consistent, take your notes when you read and write. I keep repeating myself because I need y'all to understand the basics is what's going to get people far. Stick to the basics. It's Rich Uncle Mike. Till next time. Peace, man.